Hello everybody, welcome back to Really Average Gamers, and this is Lego Building Guy playing some Minecraft. Hopefully get some mining done. There's also some, I also found quite a nice cave to explore. And currently this is my mining operation. Yeah. Quite a large amount of mining going on. Now, just gonna go caving for a bit. There's this very large hole here. We're gonna go down there. Quite far underground, even though we are in a cave. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I think the plan for today is to do some caving, get some resources, maybe build a little bit, I don't know, see where this goes. There, dead end. Yeah. So far, not much has been done here, but other than mining, but hopefully I can change that. Well, a lot of those caves have already been explored, but still trying to go around and find anything I can. I think I got most of it, so I think I'm just gonna head back up. If I can jump, maybe. Nice sunrise. Love these amplified worlds, just because they're so mountainous. I love mountains in this game. Alright. Well, not too many resources, but for the most part, I've gotten quite a few resources out of there, as you can probably see down here. I need to set up some storage down here. The only problem is the more you mine in this place, it's just the more you gotta move it. So, for now, I think I'm gonna do some mining. Probably do a cut here and show you what I've done afterwards. Alright. Oh no, don't worry. I'm doing a cut and then skipping.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm doing some grinding. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a bunch of mining here. So I'm gonna just cut all this out. Once I've dug a bunch deeper. Because you see I'm doing this whole chunk thing here.
I made it.
Did you do it in one day?
In one day.
Dang. Work. What are you gonna do after that palace?
Keep working on confidants.
Yeah.
I still have to steal the treasure.
I'll try to do it. 31 in a stack. Stack and a half, okay. It's alright. Much anything in the front, another stack. Nothing there. Another stack there. So I got a couple stacks. There's a lot of blocks in this little area. Eric.
I can call Kawakami.
What?
Call Kawakami.
God, I forgot to take a lot of mistakes. I remember this one time. I made this entire waterway, like through all these mountains and all of this, down to an outpost that I made. God, that thing took me forever. I was in survival, so it took quite a while. It was at least 1,000 blocks away.
say, I just spent all that money. I better had a way to spend time with her. Oops. Man.
You know the problem with mining on a mountain?
What?
You don't get any resources.
No, you really don't.
You only get is, I mean, coal. But it's coal. You can find that anywhere. You don't get anything because you're so high up. Let me check what Y am I at. It's
This far as her before.
I'm at a Y of 77. And this is how far I've gone down. That just tells you something.
It does. Please tell me I have a book. Comment on the book. Forgot to get a book. Shit.
Ugh. Water.
I'm gonna say Mr. Williams. That bookstore.
Yep, correct. This whole thing has been this is taking me 10 minutes just to do this one block. This one layer took me that long. Yay, I don't have to use those anymore. Oh, thank God I don't have to come to school on Friday. Iron farms are needed. Yeah, whenever we hop back onto the Minecraft Kiddos world, we need to create an iron farm. They're so useful. They're kind of a pain to set up, but as long as you have a village, you're alright. Singing Star Wars. Oh, so much faster with iron. Oh, dude.
I got down to just one more book.
Only one?
Yeah. It's the video game one.
Been doing this for 15 minutes. I've only gone down less than a block and a half. Well, about a block and a half, but it takes forever to do one layer, even with iron pickaxes. Maybe extras. Oh god, I do. I'm going to hate tomorrow. You wanna know why?
Why?
I have Spanish for 3 hours. Spanish is already long enough with an hour and a half. Double that, that's not gonna be fun. I think I'll go down one more layer, see where that gets me. The funny thing about building these is if you're actually storing things, you either need to store them along the edge where there's no where you're not actually digging, or you're just gonna have to build ladders up to it if you don't. Case in point.
Yeah.
What else can you do? I don't feel like moving it now, so I mean, only a Y70 said what 5 at this point. Minuscule numbers. Here's that cave.
make all the tools.
What?
I don't make all the tools yet. I don't have aluminum sheets for liquid mercury. Let's see, phosphorus.
Need ladders. That'll do. Da, 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 What?
Guess I will craft. Since I don't have anything else to do.
Alright, well. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Uncut in 3, 2, 1. Well, this took me about 20 minutes, and I only got 2 layers done. This might take a while. But that's okay, but I was in earlier. Other than that, not much else. But I think I'm gonna go do a little bit of building. So, I got cobblestone. So, let's see what I can do. Of course, I don't know how to climb a ladder. Lar. I know how to play this game, probably. I should. Been playing it since it came out. Alright. Well, first thing I want to do is make some sticks. I know how to talk. Make some. Okay, well, I need more wood. Put more wood in here. One. That is not going to be enough. And I don't have any in here. Or go back to the dig site. I think I might have some wood in there. Might need to go chop down some trees. Oh, I got some. Now, I'm going to be working on my room for the time being. Alright. Just craft up some more fences. That should be enough. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. If not, I'll just make some more. Of course, my wonky building, it looks about as weird as anything else I build. Yeah, I do not want to fall down there. Done that before, not fun. Gotta climb all the way back up. But that helps just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Think about having some storage along this wall. And I think I will do that. I think I will do these sort of intervals like this. No, put that back. Now I'm probably going to try and make this the most efficient as I can, so I think I'm going to layer it back. Oh wait, I can't do that. Crap. I was going to do it like, no, not like that. Envision these blocks are chests. I was going to do it like that, but I couldn't put anything here. So it would be quite inefficient. So I think I'm just going to do the one across here. Base improvements are probably needed considering we have no storage at all. Other than storage needs, probably need some farms, animals, other than like stuff like that we would just need in a normal house. You guys probably can't see anything. There we go. But more darkness. There we go. Probably have to recover some of that later, but don't really care. Yep. As I say. Though I am enjoying this, it is quite grindy, especially that mining dig site over there, because I know English, but it's quite hard to find resources when you're at like a 75 Y and you've dug down like 30 blocks. It's because we're on a mountain. Bad decision. But just about everywhere is a mountain here, so I don't exactly know how I would have avoided that anyways. Now my plan is to sort of have these cross sections here, having the chests on both sides to make a very large storage room. Oh, gosh darn it. Holes. But what's this? Okay. Too bad. Too bad. There. So go craft up some chests, and I think that will be the first layer of chests. Now, I actually forgot how expensive chests were, of all things. Just because the amount of wood that you need for them. So my plan is to have them like this, all along here. And then probably have another row or two back here. And just have these cross sections here, making for quite an effective storage system. I'll probably, so in this block, in this space right here, I think I'll have a sort of hallway going down here instead of chests, as sort of just a hallway to connect all the other hallways. And hopefully that'll work out. But as I say that, there's this large space outside that will probably need to be built because this is the center, and I'll probably have to get rid of the staircase and move it. It's not that big of a deal. but I'm hoping to have sort of like a sky bridge on right here, going over somewhere. Just going over the mining site. But I'm not going to make it out of normal glass because I hate the look of normal glass, always. I hate the scratches. Should have made it like white glass, where it has at least unnoticeable scratches. Let's see. Replace some of these torches. It's quite dark. But as you've probably seen, I've played with quite a few people in this world. Because I think I've had 2 unofficial episodes of this Let's Play series. And those other 2 people, go ahead and come down here. That's my room, of course. And this, I believe, is Jigshoe's room. Which I'm not going to bother with any of the other people's rooms so far. But that's his. I believe this is DP Madness's room. I think this last floor is just a cobble gathering area. Yeah, it is. Just a little bit of an extra room if we ever needed it. But this storage room here is probably not going to be permanent. It'll probably just be for me. But I'll use it as community storage for a while until I make a proper one. Because I really kind of want to keep my own stuff here. Which, I mean, when I play Minecraft, I play communism, even though I hate communism, but, yeah, go with that, just because it makes everything easier. Everybody just sort of grabs whatever, as long as, I mean, with certain extents. Like, I'm not gonna walk up to somebody and, like, steal their diamond sword out of their hands, but that sort of thing. Like, if there's resources in one person, or with one person, that's basically all of our resources. Because, I mean, if we need those resources, it's normally for the betterment of the world, or the settlement that we've made. I'll probably put some torches up there. It's a little cramped. Think about moving this back one. Having a 2-block gap. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Tearing down pillars. But other than that, there. Though the size of this little area that I decided to build the storage room in is quite a nice area, just because of the way that the chest worked out there. I only had a 2-block space. Never really did plan for that, but excellent. There's sometimes good things, but another shovel. Yay, a shovel gone. More path. Be removed later. But for now, like that. Still thinking about having this central hallway here. For just sort of ease of access, like, I mean, if this is just chest here, I'd have to go around and, you know, go through them, but this just makes it easier, like, you know, want some wood, you know, right here, if there's a chest there, but there's not, because it's not finished. Just envision it for a moment. And hopefully I'm going to set up an iron farm in the near future. That would be amazing, considering that is probably one of the resources that we need the most at the moment. I mean, we would need anything at the moment, but except for coal. Don't need coal. Pathways. But yeah, but we need iron the most at the moment, because I believe we only have a few stacks, which is not much. And farms make things easier. Kepler. So I'm still in middle school. Actually, I'm actually in the middle, not in the middle, but more towards the end of my 8th grade year. So a lot of exams going around, a lot of SOLs because we have those. I'm going to put these there because they look decent. Probably gonna put windows there eventually, but good enough for me. But yeah, it's about that time of the year when, I mean, a lot of tests coming around, stage assessments, whatever you call them. We call them SOLs. Some people call them SATs, exams, whatever. Same thing. But they suck. And I believe I've taken most of mine, except for science and social studies. I think that's the only ones I'm missing. But there's lots of lots of time, because I mean we're having SOLs every week, every other week, something around there. But they're annoying because you can't leave the class until everybody else does and finishes their SOLs. So you're basically just sitting there for an hour because most people finish around 2 hours into the test, or into the time period, I mean. And then you're just sitting there for an hour doing nothing. And that also creates the problem of nobody else can move in any of the other grades, even if you're not taking an SOL. Because I have 3 hours of Spanish tomorrow, which is probably going to suck a little bit. Just because, I mean, it's not really Spanish or anything. I like taking Spanish, but it's just, 3 hours of one class is a lot. Although, at least I got my Spanish exam done. That does help. Also, my math teacher does wait until the very last moment to give out projects. Of course, she announced one like today. And what is it? I'm recording this on May the 23rd. So when school gets out June 15th, 16th. Am I correct about that? Something around there. I am not truthfully sure. But it's somewhere around there. Other than that, it's been pretty good. But I believe that I am about to the point in these sections where I'm about finished. Put wall here. Yep. That's how you place walls. Good job. Ceiling needs to be replaced with some cobble, but I think it's just minor things like putting in the chests and making the wall and just finishing the walls, but it's not exactly the hardest project in the world. I mean, space, it's not hard. let's see. If okay, well, I don't know why, but all my bases turn out to be cobblestone messes by the end of it. So just a mix of cobblestone and normal stone, because I normally build hobbit houses like this. I don't know why they're just easy to build, good first bases, because mobs. Although I do need to light this up. Might not have seen any mobs so far right now, but I do have the difficulty on normal. Actually, wait, no. I think I do have it on hard, but I have the area pretty well lit up as it goes, but let me go up to the surface. I think that looks pretty cool. I think I might fill in that area back there, just make it flush with the cliff, make it look a little nicer. But other than that, I think this is just about good. I think it's just about time to wrap up this episode as well. So hopefully, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and bye bye.